Sorry, I had half a pint of beer last night. I thought I'd pop on today and show my Victorian chops. Look at it, put a small boy out the chimney. This is the first day I've had free to my bloody self, right? So we're in the tech room today, servicing, and I had this one sent in, leak down the barrel. Girlfriend. Right, here's the definition of leak down the barrel. You have a barrel and there's a leak coming down the barrel. That is a barrel leak, right? That is what we know as a barrel leak. So, what happens when I gas this one up? All the air is pissing out of the trigger frame. Now, why was the air pissing out the trigger frame? I'll tell you why the air was pissing out the trigger frame. Because there's about £5 of paint and old silicone lube jammed inside your solenoid. Now guys, now, here it is, in the voice of Michael Caine. I'm practicing like Christopher Walken, and it's gone, it's full of paint. No, it's not Yul Brynner, it's Christopher Walken. Anyway, so I have had to take your solenoid apart and degunkify it. It's not a standard service, okay? Now, everything's done. It's lovely and lovely and lovely now. It's all up and running. Just about to put all the bits back on. Girlfriend, I don't do cleaning, right? If you drive your Land Rover through the mud and you cake it in mud, then you take it for a service, Land Rover will charge you to clean the car because they do not want to work on your vehicle or your equipment while it's covered in shit and crap, because that shit and crap will get into the system, and that is exactly what has happened with this one. I'm looking at the bolt here, and actually where the O-ring seals, the anodizing on the bolt is starting to get pitted. If you carry on doing this, you will end up needing a new bolt, okay? If not, a new solenoid. So, this one's done now. I've also taken the opportunity, because I'm doing someone a big volume kit. Mr. Burton in the States, hello sir. Sorry about the delay, it's been a very busy week. As you know, I'm back in school, engineering degree and all that fucking bollocks. Well, lift engineer. I'm going to put, in your case for my American chums, escalators. Okay, I'm going back to the world of escalator engineering. Yes, I have been involved before. Long story, did a lift that parked your car on your balcony for Japan. I'm a very talented man, you know. They wouldn't let me use any cast iron, even though I had my Victorian chops on. And yes, no, I am not wearing a hat, and that is not a small moon, that is my forehead. And while I'm at it, well, the tanks, big up to the Colchester clan, big up to the massive masses of Colchester. We is playing with a group of ex-squaddies, and it's brilliant, man, it's really good. All the terms never change between generations, it's all the same shit. And griping, I love to hear, is still very close to the soldier's heart. Gripe, gripe, gripe. Don't know you're born, son. Don't know you're born. Anyway, let me just decant this bottle. By the way, I do make, if you've got your LUXE, and of course we do know it's very, very short here, and people use that extender, I do make these little adapters. You can screw this into your gun. The adapter's actually got an on-off switch on it, and it's the same as using the throwback, but it's just better. But please remember, the further the bottle is away from your gun, if you're going to be diving on the ground, make sure your bottle is in your elbow, So when you land on the ground, you're landing like, you know, like the old judo guys do when they break their fall with their arm. You must be landing on your arm, not on your bottle. So if you've got a long bottle, snap. Nothing to do with the product, baby. It's you. So this is done. This is the setup I've been doing for Tim. Tim? Oh, Tim Burton. No, it's not Tim Burton, it's John Burton. Right? Tim Burton. So that's the can I've been doing for you there, buddy. There's a bolt in here as well. Now, I am going to send you a spare bolt, or one of my experimentals, you know. And this is just the standard bolt. By the way, when I was just shooting there, no spring in the gun. And as you heard with your ear, absolutely no first shot drop off. If you're up in the volume, you do not need the spring in the gun. Right, volume is very, very, very important. So, Mr. Burton, this is your bolt guide. It's massive! Look at that, look, you could drive a car through there. So we've got that for you. We've got a can. I've already O-ringed all these. What I do need you to do for me, this is the part on the back of the LUXE, yeah, you recognise that? You see this O-ring here? This is one of the most important O-rings on the gun, and it is different to every other O-ring on the gun. I will be sending you one of these, and I will mark it with a marker pen. I've got a blue marker pen, so I will mark it with a blue marker pen so you know where it's going. Very, very, very important O-ring. As well as the O-rings that I've already fitted to the can, I'm all green inside, hard and big on the outside. I will send you another set of out fire can O-rings that are a different hardness or a different softness depending on the temperature you play at. Now, while we are on this subject, we know what that is. That's a solenoid, right? We know what this is. This is the solenoid manifold. Let me just make these two up. These sit inside your trigger frame like so, okay? Now it says, okay. On the, I'll try and hold this so you can see what I'm doing. On the outside of here you have your feather touch screw. That is exhaust port 1. Okay, it's a big exhaust port. It's 2.5mm. Then we have exhaust port 2, which with the LUXE unfortunately can vary from 0.5mm to 1mm. Ideally, the second exhaust port, this only matters if you're running with the feather touch in, right? The second exhaust port must be 1.2 to 1.4mm. If we're going to put more air into the gun, we need to get that air out of the gun. Just as fast as we put it in, we need to get it out. So it's worth checking that port size. People say, oh, how can I do that? It's called a drill. Yeah, you know, drill bits. Get yourself a little set of drill bits from Maplin's. It's like probably $2 for about 20 different sizes. Turn your drill bit round so you don't get the sharp end. Just drop the shaft in. That will tell you how big that hole is. If it's less than 1mm, you need to make that exhaust port bigger. That is part of my blueprinting program. This is your new piston. Even this piston is fucking huge. Look at the size of the hole in there. Go back through the videos, I've got better close-ups, etc, etc. So that is your big bore kit done there, Burton boy. And then I have this one. This actually has an O-ring in the tip, but it's been leaking a little bit today. I think that when I glued the O-ring in, some of the super glue might have got down inside, so you might need to give that a scrub. But with that, that's all done. I'm going to be winding down now. I'll be wrapping these up today, getting ready to put them in the post Monday. Again, sorry for the delay, but gotta go to school, man. I'm gonna go to school and learn. See the sideburns, look. P-S-H posh. It's a travelling life, travelling life for me. Name the film. Anyway, boys, I'll catch you all later. Ta-da. Bye-bye.